welcome back to the channel. Once again, another week down, another week in 2021.
Yeah, buddy.
We hadn't said any of the videos. Happy New Year to you guys. Also, we're back on Betty White. Good old
Yes,
ST.
sir.
We just did, what you seen last week, we deleted the sound supposer on this thing. Bunch of junk tubing.
Yep.
Basically, it pushed noise into the cabin of the car. Now that we've deleted that,
Yeah, ever since then it's really quiet.
yeah, the cab lights were great. Outside, though, what we've noticed, these cars come with what people call blow-off valves. Like this is the new one we're putting on, this Turbo Smart dual port. Or you have, like old school, this came off my 1990 Eclipse GST. It's a Grady Type S blow-off valve. What we have on here now is just a basic recirculating valve. Back in the day, a lot of people used to fuss because we had what we call blow off atmospherically, take the recirculating tube off and let it blow off, you know, as
Well, everybody loves,
the
turbo noise.
thing.
Yep.
It's the big psh.
Yes, sir.
But what a lot of people didn't realize is some of these guys would get that shutter blow off, like the one that kind of steps down. That's actually what we call pressure surge. The turbo's backing up, unless you had an Apex super sequential blow-off valve. Then, of course, it whole totally different thing.
Yep.
But the Focus recirculates itself back into it. This is actually built into the turbo. So we're going to have to take 3 bolts off, pull the old one out. We're going with the dual port because we noticed once we did the sound supposer delete that the air is starting to recirculate back out and blow out of the
intake.
Out of the cold air intake.
Yep.
Which means we're building more boost than what we were before, even though we hadn't tuned it.
Yeah, we haven't done anything.
Right.
Or we're just unleashing the boost. We're not restricting it with the sound imposer.
Exactly.
If that's a possibility, because I mean.
Yeah, if it was a true possibility. I mean.
Yeah. It's just weird. The whole system they got going is weird with the whole sound imposer and all the extra stuff.
Right.
You know,
it wasn't doing that before.
No.
So what we're gonna do, this one still recirculates inside, back into the turbo, but also it has ports on the outside that will allow it to blow off as well.
Yep.
And it has an adjustment just like this old Grady Type S, as far as if you want it to blow off soft or hard. This one has that same adjustment. Now they also, Turbo Smart recommends you adjusting this to, what was it? It was, you want it to blow off hard, but not extremely hard.
Not too hard.
Yeah.
Because if you go too hard, it'll have turbo flutter. Right. And if you go too soft, it'll just sound ridiculous. Yeah. Like a really long blow off valve. Right. And it's just really inefficient.
So, we're going to get that done. Now, people are probably going to blow up the comments down below. You need to recirculate, We went through this argument back in the day with the 4G63Ts. I blew mine off atmospherically.
Yep, it's still recirculated.
This was wide open, no recirculating tube whatsoever. It did not go back into my turbo. I lost 5 horsepower is what dyno proven was like 5 horse. 5 horse you can pick up off of a tune on this thing. I mean,
yeah, I could do a throttle body like extender plate, pick up 6 horsepower. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
So we're not concerned. Like I said, it's still going to recirculate some into the turbo, but because of the sound supposer, I have a feeling that it's pushing air back into the turbo because we are getting more boost quicker than what we were to begin with.
Yep.
Don't understand it. I'm not an engineer. I'm just a mechanic. So
we're just making observations of what has been going on.
If you guys seen something different, let me know. I mean,
yeah.
Because back in the day, we used to like them loud. But nowadays, we like them loud, but we also want them to run efficient too. So
yeah, buddy.
Especially with a car that can run off any octane, 87, 89, 93.
Yep.
We want to have fun, but stay efficient at the same time. So
not blow our car up.
Right. we're gonna have a lot of fun. Like I said, this thing's mounted on the turbo, which is back on the back side of the engine.
Yeah, which we'll show you.
Yeah, back behind the passenger front tire. Unfortunately, the guys at the dealership
Have the wheel lock
key,
so
we can't, yeah.
We're gonna try our hardest. We'll get it done.
Yeah,
Either way,
we'll figure out some way.
There's space.
Yeah,
We may just have to lift the car a little bit more.
but
No biggie.
like I said, Turbo Smart.
Dual port, $20 more than single port, and it's more adjustable. You can make it just better. I mean, it's just a better blow-off valve.
Yep. So
I looked at the reviews on the single port, and it's just negative, negative
right.
reviews.
People weren't happy.
No, they weren't.
So
I
don't know why I leave a negative comment when you bought something that you didn't do research on.
Yeah, they
You
didn't.
researched
Yeah.
it. You know,
Well, there's hundreds of people that bought the dual port and they're satisfied, and there's like a few people that
bought the single port.
and they don't like it. Yep.
Yeah.
So-
That goes back to Clifford.
It's a $20 difference.
Right.
Just get the dual port.
Yeah. I mean, I researched the H pipe for Clifford before I bought it.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah, it's definitely loud.
I mean,
And it turns more heads now. But guys, let's get this done. It is cold. If you can't tell, we got a heater on, but it's
Yeah,
still
it's
41 degrees in
degrees.
the shop because the daggone door broke on us. So we got to get this done. Figure a way to get this car out of here,
let's get to it.
and then take it for a ride.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up.
Yeah. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the blow-off valve install. It's the Turbo Smart dual port blow-off valve. It's 170 bucks. I got that and the Sound Composer block-off plate for $250 with overnight shipping. Just wanted it
Yep.
now.
Yep. Good old CJ Pony Parts.
Yeah, it's awesome. Blow-off valve, definitely worth it. Sound Composer, definitely worth it. It's a good two items to buy together as a pair.
Definitely.
Yeah. Mainly because whenever you get that block-off plate put on, you'll have some boost purge coming through the intake, which isn't good for your turbo. So whenever you install that atmospheric blow-off valve, it helps release that pressure so
Yep.
you don't have any issues. Yeah, altogether $250. I think it's definitely worth it.
100% worth it.
Sounds amazing.
Yes, it does.
Makes
And
me all giggly.
yes, he's
Yeah,
been
it's
he's
awesome.
been very giggly.
Yeah.
Stuff you hadn't seen on the video.
Yeah.
And a special shout out to Mr. Storm.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hookup,
Yeah,
sir.
coming in clutch. Yeah, we needed the
Wheel lock after all. Yeah.
But
Well-
yeah, besides all that, go follow us on our Facebook page, our Instagram. Facebook is our Aftermath Garage YouTube channel.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
And then Instagram Aftermath Garage
Underscore Aftermath Garage.
underscore Aftermath Garage.
Yeah. Got it backwards, but it's all good.
Yeah, it'll be in the description. Go follow
Yep.
us. We try to post inside scoops, before we post it on YouTube. Doing Squad.
Yeah,
Kind
well-
of copy. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Right.
kind of, sort of.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
It's kind of hard to keep up since we're so backlogged on videos. So,
But besides that, like, comment, subscribe.
share,
Yeah, share us definitely.
Please.
Get us out there.
yes.
We're trying to do some big things, not just to our cars, but
No, man.
to y'all's cars. Be
Yeah.
awesome. And always remember, dream big.